Oxford Cannabinoid Technologies started trading on the London Stock Exchange today. The company, which develops synthetic cannabis medications, raised £17 million in the IPO and is backed by tobacco giant Imperial Brands as well as US rapper Snoop Dogg. Let's get to Dr. John Lucas, who's the CEO of Oxford Cannabinoid. Dr. Lucas, nice to have you on board and congratulations on the listing today. How important was it to have a big celebrity backing this to get a little bit of noise and momentum? Snoop Dogg, certainly a huge name on entertainment circles and these days increasingly on investment circles too.
That's right. Yeah, it did help us, give us a little tailwind. I have to say that Mr. Brodus, Calvin Brodus, that's his real name. His firm, his private equity firm, is very professional, and they've been very supportive of the company.
Talk about the raising. Effectively, you're using the funds to try and bankroll 4 drug candidates for approval. Just talk us through the types of products you're bringing to market and what sort of revenue gains you can expect on the back of that.
Right. So, the key here is about getting cannabinoids into the hands of patients. And the way you do that is through the drug development process. The medical cannabis, the problem with that is physicians can't prescribe it. So we want a drug product that we can get into the hands of physicians, into the hands of the patients. This funding is going to allow us to enter the clinic with 2 of our 4 programs. We'll take those through phase 1. They'll be phase 2 ready then at the end of this funding round. And then we'll advance 2 more candidates, into the lead candidate in the preclinical stage.
Dr. Lucas, I think we've all heard about phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3 trials through the lens of COVID these days. It used to just be pharma speak, but now it's also investor talk too for the type of trajectory you can expect. How has the approvals process changed, do you think, in the United States and Europe on the back of COVID? Is it any quicker or is it in fact perhaps slower because all the noise and the attention has been stolen by COVID vaccines and treatments?
That's right. I think, if you were getting into the manufacturing of a biologic, you may run into, backlogs with the vaccines. But in terms of the clinical trials, it's actually going to speed up, I believe, because now it's all going virtual. So virtual clinical trials where they don't have to have patients in all the time. It really makes the process more efficient and allow you to access more patients. And we haven't seen any delays.
Dr. Lucas, there have been a number of companies that have come to the London market recently in this sector. What makes you different from them? And are we not already in a place where I think this technology is reasonably well understood? There must be quite a lot of competition for you.
Beauty of it is well understood because of the explosion in the research that's occurred in the last 10 years, and we're taking advantage of that. Our competition, except for GW Pharmaceuticals, they're medical cannabis, they're unlicensed medicines. They're not going to be in the hands of the hands of the physicians. They're not going to be licensed medicines. We are developing licensed medicines that will be approved by FDA, EMA, and here in the UK, MHRA. As you know, the problem right now is that, physicians can't prescribe it. Even in the UK, medical cannabis it's unlicensed, can be prescribed in very limited circumstances, but it's just not really happening.